YouTube Big Gang, how we doing today? So as you guys all know, Iron Trials 84 came out in Warzone this past week, and it's a super fun game mode. I like it a lot. There finally feels like there's a skill gap in the game. You know, good players are going to be rewarded for having good aim and all that good stuff. It's very, very exciting, and I'm looking forward to see if they add a rank system in the Warzone soon. But in today's video, we're going to be spectating one of the matches that I got into for Iron Trials 84. We're going to be looking at gun classes, setups, perks, everything you should be running, and tips and tricks that I find along the way to help you improve your gameplay in Iron Trials 84, and also how to win more of these games. Before we jump into this video, be sure you're leaving a like on it, subscribing, turn the bell on, noties, all that, leaving a comment down below, and following the socials that have been popping up as well. And let's just jump into this thing. So I'm super excited about this Iron Trials 84 game mode that came out in Warzone. It's kind of their way of testing to see if they could add a ranked system type gameplay into Vanguard when it comes into Warzone, and I am super excited about that. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at guns and classes and perks and everything that you should be running if you want to do well in this Iron Trials game mode, and also we're going to spectate and see how the game mode plays out. So for guns, obviously it's just your AR you're comfortable with and the SMG you're comfortable with. The AR meta is pretty wide open right now, so really it comes down to how comfortable you are with a gun and just run it, you know. SMG, same thing. I think the Kohler MP5 is another viable weapon now after the OTS got nerfed. The OTS is still a really top tier SMG, but I really like the Kohler MP5 as well. So now when we look at perks here, here's what I would suggest running as your perks. I think Quick Fix is a really good perk to run in Iron Trials. Obviously double time would be nice because you're going to be running around a lot, because there actually is very little vehicles. It's just four-wheelers and dirt bikes. There's no Berthas, helis, or Jeeps or anything like that, so it's a lot of leg rotations. You're running a lot, but I think Quick Fix is going to be worth it because it regens your white health immediately after you've knocked or full killed the guy, and with the TTK being so much higher, you have 250 white health plus your 150 health from plates. So if you get in a tight spot and you knock a guy, your health's going to start regenerating right away. So I really think Quick Fix is the way to go for perk number 1. Overkill obviously for perk number 2, because you don't get your free loadout anymore, and your one loadout's $15,000, so you're going to want to make your guns count. I don't think getting Ghost off the rip is worth it, because if you get in a close quarters fight with like a pistol or something like that, because you got Ghost off the rip, you're going to be screwed with that 250 white health. You're just not going to compete and be able to gun a guy from that close with just a pistol. If you do have enough money doing bounties or whatever throughout the game to throw another loadout, then definitely get Ghost for your second loadout, but I really think it's going to be a lot of people getting one loadout the entire game and just living with being on a UAV or a heartbeat sensor. And then obviously Amped if you want your quick gun swap. I think Amp's the best third perk, there's really no question. Combat Scout's not really going to be worth it, because what's it going to do when you have 250 white health? If you get that little red thing around you and you're trying to wallbang a guy with 250 health, you're not going to do a lot. You're not going to get a knock. It's not going to be worth it. From what I have seen from watching other streamers play so far, Tempered might be a secondary perk to get if you have enough money to throw another loadout. Just from what I've seen, coming by plates is kind of tough because you don't get in as many gunfights, so it's a lot more looting kind of. So if you don't have plates and you're short on them, Tempered might be worth throwing on in your second loadout if you have time and the money to get another one. Lethal and tactical wise, I think some Texas are it. I used to run C4s, but with there being no vehicles really in the game, and the vehicles that are available, you can easily gun somebody off of it. I don't think C4s are it anymore. I think some Texas are the wave. Possibly a throwing knife for a quick full kill, but I really don't see any other of these lethals being worth using other than a Semtex or maybe a thermite. They nerf stuns and stims, so heartbeat is definitely the wave. Heartbeat sensors in Iron Trials only do a 30-meter radius, so usually they do up to 50, so be aware of that. But yeah, stims don't regen your health as fast, and stuns, they're like 50% less effective now, so they're not going to see as many of those. I don't suggest running a sniper in this game mode, because in this game mode a sniper's only going to headshot one shot from 30 meters, so you're not going to be able to be a little Timmy or a little Billy just ratting it up in the top of a building trying to pick people off sniping them. So it's really this is a skilled game mode. I'm really excited about this, honestly. There's definitely still going to be rats, there's definitely still going to be campers, but you're not going to get sniped from across the map anymore, none of that. It's going to be people, if they can hit their shots, it's going to be a very good game mode to test how good you are at this game. So now with our classes and all the perks and lethals and tacticals explained, let's jump into a game and spectate it and see how it goes. Alright, I've watched Tim the Tab Man enough to see how you're supposed to start a game when you spectate here. You also start with a Magnum and a Sledgehammer, which I think is kind of weird, but it is what it is, because the Magnum's literally terrible, but wait, here. The Gulag 2 is also going to be a lot more skill-based. There's less lethals and tacticals, so you're not just going to stun your opponent and go do what you do to him. It's 250 health as well, too, so it's going to be more reliant on if you hit your shots and if you're a good, accurate player in the Gulag in your 1v1s, which is exciting.
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
See, I'm an accurate player, so that guy got gunned. Alright, let's land near super and just spectate away here. And you also spawn with the gun you had in the gulag, which is kind of sweet. We got Link Fighter and his boy Yaiko. The zones also close and move a lot quicker too, so it's going to be interesting to see how people rotate and how they play that better as well. The floor loot guns are also supposed to be quite a bit better too. The rarity of them is a lot less common, as this guy pulls one on, but it's whatever. So like the rarity of the gun is going to be a lot less common, but they're going to have more ammo in them as well, which is going to be sweet. Because right now a huge problem in playing regular pubs is like every gun has like 20 bullets in it, so you get gunned and it's kind of annoying. But in this, you have to have a bigger mag if the guys are going to have 250 white health. You know what I'm saying? These guys have no money too. Everything in this game mode, the prices are all higher. So I mean, these guys have no bread. Close. Okay.
Let's take it.
Got enough money here. Grab the money there, Link. There you go, big guy. Go throw your boy Lodi. I was wondering how common recons would be in this game mode. Like, these guys are obviously bots, they're not very good, but I'm also curious to see if recons are going to become more common with rotation being that much more important now. There's no vehicles, so I mean, you kind of have to run on foot to get to every rotation you're going to get to, so I mean, knowing where it's going to go might be beneficial. Let's see what these guys get for Lodi here. These guys are actually bots. Like, it's hurting my head, to be honest. It's fine. Let's see what these guys get here for loadout. Riot Shield Strela. Is this guy serious? What's his teammate running? Oh my gosh, no way. See, this guy's running syringes, but I don't think syringes are going to be the play. And this guy's running flashes, that's not the play either. They nerf stuns and flashes, I'm pretty sure. They nerf stuns 100%, I'm not positive on flashes. This guy's PPSH AUG. Not a bad loadout since the AUG just got fixed. Oh, camping in here. Oh, look at the shots. Oh, dude. His teammate's got a riot shield and an SMG. I want to see how he plays this. Yeah, you got a gun, hubby. That was just rough. So like I said, you know, obviously the campers are still going to be a big deal, and obviously this guy's running a riot shield, so like there's still going to be rats and stuff, but if you get caught out in the open and you're a decent player, like you should be able to get out of the way and get to cover with the way the TTK is set up now. Like obviously Yaiko, since he left the game because he sucks, but Yaiko, I mean, oh, they're flying at him, he doesn't see him, they're literally right above you, big guy. Nah, he's right in front of you, like you see him, oh, you just turn your back on him. Oh, you're a bot. Send his ass, send his ass. Do it. On his ass. Where's your teammate at? Guy in APT? Oh, here we go. Yo. He ran into his Betty. That guy ran into the Betty that he put on the recon. Oh my gosh. He put another Betty down. Oh my goodness, dude. That was tough to watch, holy. That guy ran into his Betty again. Oh my gosh, this lobby's so bad. I wish they'd have done this game mode for trios. I really do.
Cash money, have eyes on.
Because duos is already like one of the absolute rattiest game modes ever. And now they add this extra time to kill, all these new things to make it more of a competitive mode, which making it more of a competitive mode is obviously going to make it a little bit ratty, but when you make it duos as well, I think if they'd have done trios, I think it would have been a perfect game mode. Stoner, Bullfrog. So certain apps a lot at least has a grasp on what guns are meta-ish. Stoner's still really good. You grab the most wanted. You have to rotate, dude. Oh my goodness. Shots at airfield, ground war, and shots to your left, and they have to jump, and they're most wanted on their head. Like, these guys are definitely dying soon.
Indicating waypoint.
I mean, you gotta go, big guy. Team on their left, team on their right, and they're gonna have to cross the gully, and he's got a crown on his head. Bike pulling up on him to the left. Doesn't want to look at his mini-map and realize it. There he goes. And there's guys across the gully already that are going to hold all three of these teams. There's still guys at ground war that need to rotate. 15 people died on this rotation though. That's what I'm thinking is recon's like from like a perspective of you want to get wins in this competitive game mode. A recon every once in a while might not be a bad play because I mean look how many people died rotating in this zone. If you already knew where it was at and rotated early, like oh my goodness. Nice shots there, Sir Naps a lot. They're not even gonna have enough money to buy a self-revive from doing this most wanted, so I don't even know why they did it. Sir Naps a lot's gonna be $100 short, and Blind Sniper's not gonna have enough either. It's Call of Duty, bro. You can't climb rocks. They don't have to rotate very far for this zone, but this town is gonna be a good spot to be at. Because if you play here, you're gonna have to rotate up at everything. If you're up here already, you're gonna be able to look down. There's a guy over here. They just got precisioned, probably from this guy over here. And above them at the buy. Yeah, these guys rotated way too late. They're probably screwed now. Take the shot. They have to rotate. He's got 15 seconds on this. Like, these guys are dead. There's a team on their left that's going to rotate into them. There's a team up here holding them. These guys are not getting out here. He's getting fried already. Is that a nail gun? See that guy, the other Blind Sniper is running Combat Scout, and I don't think that's the play on a game mode like this. And Certain Absolot's got some of the worst. You're not sending them right now, are you? You have to rotate. Oh, that was not the play. He doesn't know that the guy's still up there on the roof, though, or up there on the hill. You still got a guy up there. Good shots, except for that guy's right above you now, and you have to rotate up a rock. Oh, you die here, Sir Naps a lot. These guys are both bad. This team on the hill played this so stupidly. They could have just held them and been fine, but that guy sent them, and I don't know why. Now they're getting shot from up the hill where I said you should have been earlier. I told you, if you rotate early and get to this hill, you're looking down at everybody. That's that guy that was down here on this buy. He rotated up, and now he's got 2 or 3 free kills. Oh, go by your teammate. Oh, he's in the gulag. I wanted to see if it's still the same price. Look at this rotation, dude. I really think recons, like even just a couple of them, don't buy anything. You gotta buy your boy back. Oh, you don't have to if you want to gulag. Nice. I actually, like, I hate saying that as like a guy who likes to fry out. But if like they implement a competitive game mode like this, and you want to get wins and rank up and all that, a couple of recons a game thrown in with some bounties would not be a horrible idea. Because, I mean, these guys were airport, and look how far it's pulled in just 2 zones. That's crazy. Blind Sniper's at least got, I think he's got a FFAR, because that's what he had in the gulag. He's got a FARA. I think his secondary is probably an FFAR, unless he dropped it. Now they have to rotate. They gotta take the whip here. Oh, that's tough about this though. Is you get beamed off a bike or a 4-wheeler so easily if you run into a competent player. In this zone, I think you try and play up here. I can't ping, but I think if you play up here, you're in a good spot because you look down at all of these buildings if you play up here. And you're kind of in a little bit, so you might get lucky and get zone. There's already guys playing that. He's in that house right there. You see him. There you go, big guy.
Single shooter.
I just pointed at him on my screen with my finger like you guys could see it. Someone just threw a loadie. 14 people left. Let's see how much this zone closes in here. There's going to be guys up on their left that had to rotate in. They're close. And there's guys in front of them. And there's a guy on that lip right there that's free licks. Just shoot at him. His teammate's under the stairs. His teammate's under the stairs. His teammate's not shooting. Oh my gosh. Reload. Oh, his teammate child finally. This guy can't slide. His movement's terrible. See, this is what I was talking about with tempered though. These guys have no plates. Because you take very little amount of gunfights, and I feel like the plate spawn, there's not a lot of them. Good shots, except for he's got 250 health, and you have no plates, dude. This guy's going down here. Oh, good shots. Oh, his teammate sent him. Oh my goodness.
We need to get to the safe zone.
Growl, car 98, weird flex. Okay, drop your boy some plates. There you go. That guy, his teammate's still above him. They have to rotate. They have to push out. There's a fence there, though. You're not getting out that way. Open the door. Oh, the four-wheeler's on the door. You can't get out. Oh, these guys just sold hard. Now they're getting held. See? Rotation is a huge component, a huge factor in this new game mode. That's actually kind of crazy. This guy's solo duoing with 3 kills. Really good guy here. The guy on his right. In that house, in that long barn with the most wanted in it. He got down. He's just gonna sit here though, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Those guys are getting clustered from the buy in the long barn. They all... This is a tough zone, because if you're up here where these guys are at, you've got this huge fence right here. So he got pushed. Get gunned. This guy, let's see what he's up to. Like I was saying, if you're down here, you have to look up. If you're in here, you have to look up. If you're in here, you have to look up. XM4. Decent gun. Decent gun. Let's see what his teammate's running. M13. This was a absolute guppo lobby, and it hurts my heart. Oh, he just got stuck. Oh!
I'm taking fire. I'm hit. Reading his stuff. We need to get to the safe zone.
2v2v2 here. One guy's knocked inside. This guy's still running the Milano AR. This guy's actually... This is probably one of the only confident players in this lobby. In that window. Pushing you. There you go. You gotta leave him. 1v2, because that guy's gonna bleed out. Played up, played up, played up, played up, played up, played up, played up. They're outside your building on the fence to the right. He's gotta rotate. He's gonna have to gun both of these guys, and they're on the other side of this fence. They're right next to you. They're not in there! They're behind you! Good shots. Oh, nade it, nade it, nade it, nade it, nade it. There you go. Oh, you gotta rotate. You die in zone, bro. You sold. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Huh. So obviously that was a bot lobby, but just seeing like how it plays out and everything, I really think that the biggest, absolute #1 key in this Iron Trials 84 game mode is going to be your rotation. We saw in that 1/3 to 4th zone or something like that, there was 45 people up by the end of it, and like a 2-minute span there was 30, so 15 people got dropped on the rotation. So I mean, if you want to do a competitive game mode like this and you want to get your mindset into you want to play for wins and some kills, I do think throwing in an occasional recon is going to be helpful, because if you know where to rotate, we saw those guys who were coming from airport, that thing pulled all the way to military base, and we all know that the zones in Warzone are pretty wonky, you know, they pull weird, and it doesn't matter as much in pubs because you have vehicles to rotate, or you can just simply outgun a guy and stuff like that. But in this, if you know where to rotate, you can hold teams, I think you're going to see a lot more success. But honestly, I'm super excited for Iron Trials 84. I'm super excited to try it for myself. That was my first game trying it since it just came out. I've been spectating and watching YouTube, watching Tim, watching some other streamers play it today, and while I'm spectating and give my take on it. If you guys enjoy this type of content, you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me your thoughts on the new game mode. Have you tried it? Are you frying? I'm liking it. I really am looking forward to it. I haven't played it yet, like I said, but I'm extremely excited. Be sure to leave a like on the video. I'll catch you guys all next week. Peace. Love ya.